Hi everyone, it's Janis here with another episode to help you build better daily structure and be in control of your life. There are good, bad, and power relationships in our life. Good relationships we have with the people that we know. We're good to them and they're kind to us. Then there are bad relationships that don't benefit either party. It affects our life in a negative way, and we are better off not spending time with the people who we have bad relationships with. And finally, there are power relationships. These relationships support us in tough times and have a huge influence on our lives. Today, we'll take a look at the book Power Relationships to learn what they are, why you need them, and how to build them. So let's dive in. Number 1. Power relationships come from great conversations. It can be online or in person, but you got to talk with people to build relationships and later turn them into power relationships. Be personal with people. In online world, we tend to speak with many people at once. And while people might be able to relate to the things that you share, you will eventually need to speak with people individually if you want to develop power relationships. If you think back to any of your current relationships that you have, you will realize that all of them started with a conversation. Number 2, create your inner circle. When you're building power relationships, you have to focus on quality over quantity. It doesn't matter that you have 500 LinkedIn friends. What matters is the handful of people in your inner circle. Many people want to be around successful people who have achieved great things in life and learn from them and get inspired. But you can't just show up and expect that someone successful will mentor you and you'll have a power relationship with them. That is not how it works. When you try to build power relationships and you're on your road to success, you're better off finding similar people who are also on the same road. It doesn't matter that they're not successful yet. What matters is where they're heading, what goals and beliefs they have. Developing power relationships is not easy. It takes time and energy from both people. And that's why I keep my inner circle small. I have been in touch with a fellow entrepreneur for over 2 years, and we have developed a power relationship. We both have similar goals that we want to achieve, and we can learn from each other as well as share our experiences. We try to have a Skype call once a week. Number 3, give more than you take. When people think about relationships, it's often about what you can get out of it. When you build relationships with your potential clients, you expect them to make purchase at some point. But with power relationships, it's what you can give. When you have your next meeting to build power relationships, you have to find out what the other person's goals are so that you can actually help them. But help is not always answering their questions or suggesting the best tool to use. I often find that when the other person is sharing their experience, I find a great inspiration in there. Number 4, there is no shortcut to power relationships. If you reach out to people with the goal to sell them something, they'll quickly realize it and the power relationship will be dead forever. People can sense when you generally want to build a relationship with them and when you just want to sell them something. Power relationships are great for joint ventures and working together, but you need to lay a solid foundation before taking action. And strong relationships are built with the time. There are no shortcuts of building a power relationships. If you want to do a joint venture with someone, I guess you would want to have trust and confidence in that person before you go ahead with it. Of course, everyone is excited about starting a new project, but what will happen when the project will have challenges? I guess you would want to know how your new partner will handle a situation like that before signing up for a joint venture. On the other hand, if you have built power relationship with someone for years and you know that they are the type of the person that keeps going when going gets tough, then there is a trust and confidence in that person, and when the opportunity for a joint venture strikes, then you can go ahead with it. Number 5, be driven by your goals. I'm attracted to people who stay focused on their goals, because I know that once they set the goal, they're not walking away from it. That is the kind of people I want to have around myself. These type of people inspire me to stay focused on my goals and keep moving towards them. These people don't have to be multimillionaires. They can be new starters who have just started their road to success. It's the energy that they spread that inspire people around them to work longer hours, take more action, and make more decisions. Number 6, the truth is most important thing. The truth is always important, and of course, it also plays a role in power relationships. Sometimes you'll have different opinion about the things than other people. In power relationships, if you feel that the other person is going in the wrong direction with their ideas, then feel free to point it out and share your perspective. You don't have to convince them that what they think is wrong and what you're saying is the correct way of doing it, but you can freely share your opinion. It is their choice to make a final decision, but your responsibility as a trustful friend is to point out things that you can see from your side. Who knows, maybe after you share your perspective, they'll realize that they're going in a wrong direction and they will need to adjust their plan. Our personal and professional lives are built on relationships, and best relationships of all are power relationships, as they are shaping our lives. I hope that with these tips, you'll be on your way to build better and stronger relationships than ever before. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.